Okay, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and call to order the meeting of the Hendricks County Alcoholic Beverage Board. Let the record reflect that it is August 4th, 2026. It is now 2 p.m. I'm Officer Gillum. I work for the State Excise Police. I'll be leading this meeting. These fine gentlemen around us are our board members. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, please.
Jerry Naden.
Jared Cards, Nick Buddy.
And just as a matter of record, this is being recorded with audio and video equipment. So be mindful of anything you say as it will become part of public record. So with that, do we have anyone wishing to voice opposition to any of the permits that are scheduled? No. Okay, so if you're here for a new permit, transfer of ownership, transfer of location, or violation, or otherwise speaking to the board, I need you to take an oath. So if you would please raise your right hand. Solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, let the record reflect that it's been sworn in. Okay. Let's start with the carryovers from July. Board members, we have renewals, no violations, but the following businesses. La Hacienda, East US Highway 36 Avon. Walmart Supercenter in Plainfield. We have the Dollar General Store, North State Road or State Street in Lisbon. Pittsburgh Golf Course. Courthouse Grounds, South Washington Street, Danville. CRG Event Center, Perry Crossing Way, Plainfield.
That is Hendricks Live or
What's that?
is that Hendricks Live or?
No, that's across from the movie theater down in Plainfield.
Oh.
It's the Cunningham Restaurant for Entertainment Section. It's a second floor of everything. We have the Yachts in Avon. We have the Social Cantina, Pearson Parkway, Plainfield, that is in escrow. We have the Dollar General, Highway 40 in Stylesville. Know any of those businesses? Okay. Yeah, those are without violation. Board members, questions, concerns, or motions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Who's been seconded for approval? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, anyone here for Rush? We will continue Rush off Main, that's in Brownsburg. Okay, Bubba's 33.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Max Baird,
I spell your last name, Max.
BAIRD.
Okay, so it looks like you're here for, what's your position in the business? Store manager?
Managing partner.
So it looks like an April 10th, 2026 alcohol compliance failure. Single charge for furnishing alcohol to a minor, $1,000 fine was paid.
Yes, sir.
Is this your first offense?
Yes.
Okay, just a quick summary of the report. I noted that the employee didn't even attempt to card the person. Are you familiar with the violation?
I am.
What happened?
Yeah, they just made no attempt at all, like you said, to ask for identification. And we do have a very structured training program too, so it's kind of surprised. Not that that's an excuse for taking 100% responsibility.
Is this a new employee or a young employee?
He had been there for about a year.
Any other issues with her?
None concerning the sale of alcohol.
Do you remember if this was like a busy time of day or there was any factors that would be contributing?
It was not a bit.
We try really hard not to do it if you guys are busy. We don't want it to be at all a trap or it's all weighted in your favor. So just straight up didn't do it. Okay. What was your policy for handling that?
Termination.
All right. Did you use the opportunity to go back and check everybody else's paperwork and retrain as needed?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure people love being retrained when somebody else retrained. Happens. Okay. Do you have any questions for the board?
No, just like to apologize and make sure it doesn't happen going forward.
I find that usually the managers and owners are most irritated when this happens because you put all your training modules in place and have people checking this stuff. And do you use like a BARS program or anything like that? Is it
Similar online training module. We also have pre-shift meetings every day where it's the forefront of what we're talking about.
I think the BARS program is like where they do compliance checks.
Yeah, we do have a compliance system where our administrative executive goes through and makes sure we're currently at 100% compliant. We usually are.
What are they looking at? Because what I'm talking about is having underage people coming in and trying to buy alcohol. There are programs outside of the state excise police that will do that.
I'm sorry, no, we do not. Yes, well, we have like a secret shopper program,
Okay.
and that's part of that program, but it's internal. It's an internal program that we use.
But you guys do a pretty high volume and sure lots of alcohol service, so keep an eye on it. Okay, board members, you guys have any questions or concerns?
I have no concerns. I'd like to make a motion to approve the renewal.
I'll second. We have seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion will carry. Do you have a card or
I don't.
if you want to come up here, I'll have you write down your self and information. I'll send you my contact stuff and if you need anything, just give me a call. It's free while during regular business hours. Right now. Same goes for you.
It's the rate after the 1980s AT&T toll rates, or
It's $37 now. Probably an inconvenience fee. It goes from your life.
You just need the email address, officer.
You really need your cell phone number.
So,
I'll send you my contact card if you need me to call me. We don't need more emails in this world.
right.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Board members with the renewals, it looks like I forgot to include AFG Greenwood LLC. This is a location pending permit in Avon, permit number R 3238975. So I'll make a motion to approve that one.
second.
Moved and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Oops. Motion will carry. I believe that's Twin Peaks. Which at one time had plans to move into Avon, so no, yeah. Okay, okay, so regarding the carryover from June for El Toro Bravo, if you remember, they were in here for a violation. They were missing lots of their trading certificates.
Yeah.
I was provided all of that via email, so I told their representative that they did not have to appear this time.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion to approve that one.
Second.
Moving and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion will carry. And then we still have two carryovers from July for an underlying beer permit and then a beer, wine, and liquor type 210-1 permit for Soul Korean Barbecue and Hot Pot, Dr. Charles Nelson Drive in Avon. Those have both been continued at the applicant's request.
Is that place that they're not open yet?
Not yet, and they're a little ways off.
Okay.
So,
And then Rush Off Main, you said was continued.
yeah, I'll send another reminder.
Okay. Is that the second time then?
No, I sent them when we continued the July meeting, I let them know to appear this month. Okay, we have renewal violation for Arnie's, but no one here for that one, so they will be continued. That's the Arnie's, I guess there's only one in Brownsburg. Okay, next we have a transfer of a 210 license for 20 West Public House. Not surprisingly located at 20 West Main Street in Danville. I love irony. Permit number R 3244126. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the permit from courthouse grounds.
Yes.
Okay, and you're going into the old. What was it before?
Yeah, you called diesels. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it was back in 2017.
Man, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just contact information.
Thank you. Yep. Okay, just introduce yourselves for the record, please.
Yeah, Dustin Malloy, Joseph Kenny Evans, power attorney, and then Mike.
Yeah. Trevor Bernhardt.
Stephanie Bernhardt.
These are the owners of the LLC.
Yes, I have a couple permits, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's see, the axe throwing place.
Lumberjacks. Yep. That and this is gonna be the two. We have a few other businesses
I
around
didn't
town.
try rolling it into the coffee shop yet.
Not yet.
Some people do it. Okay. How's the axe throwing place going?
So we actually just finished up there. We closed on July 12th.
Okay.
Our last day was July 31st.
Okay.
Reason being, we came up to, renewal terms with the new ownership team at the mall, and we could not come anywhere near an agreement with the new lease term.
I've heard
So,
that story before.
yeah, they didn't want us in that space anymore. They wanted us to move to the back side of the mall towards the movie theater, and our rent was gonna go from 2,100 a month to 13,500. And that just did not make any sense.
Would not build out.
Yeah, with no TI.
Still like
So-
a gravel floor with metal studs, so.
Yeah, so the business didn't fail in any way. There's just.
Man, that's frustrating.
to Do that.
Just
What was it,
curious.
5 years?
We had a 3-year term.
Yeah, 3 years and all that work.
Yeah, it was going well. You know, we believe the county needed more entertainment. We got plenty of places to shop, but we needed more things to do. It's unfortunate that it ended that way, but we'll find somewhere else, but something nice.
So just curious on the 500+% rent increase,
Yeah.
they're just saying that's the new going rate?
You know, that's what I was,
I mean, demand is high, but I don't know if it's that high.
and definitely not in that building. I think what they really wanted is they wanted retail up and down that main strip, and they wanted to get the entertainment off of the main strip for parking purposes. So they were trying to force our hand a little bit.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, it did.
Good for them.
Which location was this?
Lumberjacks, it was the axe throwing venue and the shops at Perry Crossing.
Oh, at the
Yeah.
Perry shops, okay.
Yeah, we were hoping to, when we signed that deal, we had the old ownership team in there. And we had a beginning conversation of let's get in there, let's prove concept, let's move to a beer space on the front side of the mall, add more dining to this concept. But about 8 months into that, they went back to the bank, and then that kind of started this whole process.
Well, none of that's why we're here today anyway.
Correct, correct.
Okay, so you guys have been doing a lot of work at this new spot,
Yes, quite a
but
bit.
apparently you enjoy that.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Is it 2 suites now, or do they divide that up at some point?
Made it all into one. Yeah, so it was 2 suites. We had diesels on one side, yeah, just retail of some sort on the right-hand side a long time ago. But we've done a lot of work inside to make those sides flow together. So instead of being a 20-seat bar, it's a 110-seat restaurant on the inside. They'll have 65 seats outside as well.
Nice. I always joke when I talk about people putting up a barrier for patios. I mean, I always say you can use snow fencing or
Yeah.
chicken wire, and Diesel was my inspiration for that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had chicken wire and snow fencing up for a while,
Oh, well.
which they're fully wanting to do.
Yeah.
It's not aesthetically pleasing. So concept, we're doing 21 and over, family dining.
Yeah, so the left side that was Diesel's is going to be the bar side.
Okay.
The whole right side of the building is family dining.
Okay.
So,
Separate entrances,
I'm sorry,
separate entrances.
separate entrances, yep. Outdoor patio space is outdoor patio space. If you're out there and you
How many seats did you say?
110 inside, 65 outside. So 100.
Coming down the side of the building?
Out of the side of the building would be the 65, yeah.
Is
Or
there
the
parking?
parking spot used to be, we tore all that up.
Wasn't there somebody in the area paint a mural too?
Yes,
She looked very excited about
I'll
it.
pass
Yeah.
out, our menus in draft right now. This is about, finalize what the actual menu items will be. Our descriptions are just being
She's
finalized.
being all professional.
That way you can kind of see like
So
the types of food, and then these are some of our, as well that we plan to
we have
hopefully have there, but just so you can kind of get a feel for the vibe of the place.
our chef, Franz, he came from Cunningham
How
Restaurant.
about the real thing?
I know.
Next one.
do we give you the order now or do we have to wait?
Right. Our chef Franz, he came from Cunningham Restaurant Group, designed some of the Stone Creek menu back in the day. And then the person that's helping us design our bar menu is her name's Alyssa. She does all the bars for Cunningham Restaurant Group as well.
Cool.
Sounds
Why did you take the unit down?
So it was due for renew anyways. It was on a 10-year timetable, which ended in 2026. So something fresh was going up there anyways. So we did get a lot of input from a lot of people what to put up there. And we were having some local kids from the school system do it now.
I kind of like the old one.
Yeah, it definitely had a story and a trail to it,
Yeah.
but after 10 years, it gets so weathered and worn, you got to freshen it up somehow.
Yeah.
So just trying to see what that was, but stay true to the town still.
okay.
I'm not paying for it. Unless I go in there and eat.
Trevor, did you want to get into any of your training for employees as far as, checking IDs and things of that nature?
Sure, yeah, no, we're gonna do a training process with all of our employees. Our process that has worked at Lumberjacks and continue to work here is our ID checking process is check everybody. Doesn't matter if they're they look over 40, under 40, every single person gets checked. And like you were saying, the secret shop program is what we've done in all of our stuff internally, where we send in from family, friends, neighbors, community leaders, go in there and see if they can get people to do what they're not supposed to do and then report back to us type of the deal.
They'll undergo the Indiana server training
Yep.
certificate as well as the CertSafe alcohol manager.
Yep.
Certification. We do some concession work at Cambridge Fieldhouse and Indianapolis Motor Speedway, one of our concepts, and we're able to operate under their liquor license for those things, but all of our team has to have the CertSafe alcohol manager certification, so it just kind of works to just make that a standard across all of our brands.
For the IMS one, is that the team's training?
Yeah, so they do the teams training at IMS, and then the CertSafe is more for our Cambridge team. But yeah, so anybody who does that does the teams and the Indiana servers one.
I
You
would
gonna check everybody?
Everybody.
You gonna check Jerry?
You check
I
that
would
guy?
check Jerry.
Point fingers now?
Not to age,
Yeah.
so.
Yep.
Felony convictions.
Yeah, right.
Hours of operation. I
Oh,
mean, Danville's not gonna support too late of hours.
No, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day except Friday, Saturday will be 11 to 10.
Seems acceptable.
I think they're targeting a September, early September.
Yeah, yeah.
Get that football season, so.
Football season, fair on the square, right around that time frame is what we'd love to hit.
I think it's a great plan.
Yeah. I don't live far away, so I'm relatively available on short notice to come do an inspection.
Okay, great.
Anybody else have any discussion?
I'll need one of your, both your contact information before we go.
Yeah, of course.
And then you can just text me or call me whenever you're ready. I'll come on out. You can do about parking.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
that is a great one. So we noticed downtown Danville on the square past 4 or 5 o'clock when the courthouse clears out, there's actually quite a bit of parking on around the square. We're gonna be positioned as more of a dinner time place anyways, not necessarily lunch time traffic. We're gonna have that, but there's a lot of other places that get busier for lunch and less busy at dinner. I think we're gonna kind of be the opposite. So with that opening up is where we're gonna start and see what the needs are from there. It's a little bit of a chicken or the egg thing, you know, if no one wants to put a parking structure in downtown Danville until there's an overabundant need, but you can't get an overabundant need until someone makes that need. So which one comes first? We're taking the chicken.
I don't want to be at that public hearing. Okay, is it opening what time most days? 11?
11 to 9,
So you'll have just your casual lunch folks coming through.
right?
We own Square Burger on the square as well, and we've noticed we get a lot of the courthouse traffic for lunch and stuff, and that seems to be really nice.
And remind me, are you guys outside of the door area?
20 West is currently, yes.
Because it didn't cross 30
Right.
minutes.
We needed someone on the north side of the square to vote yes on that. So whenever that comes up, we plan to vote yes for that.
Okay, because Kingston did one from your state.
They did not.
The whole thing scares me, but okay,
What all area does that cover now?
about 36 somewhere. Probably includes 2 guys.
Yep.
Frank's, Central.
Yeah, down basically to the back side of the south side of the square building.
Can't be that much space.
It's not, it's really just right there on the square.
Okay. Have you been around for any of the events where they're doing that?
Yeah, we have actually, we did.
Working out?
Seemed like it was working out okay. Yeah, everyone seemed to like it.
Okay, I don't have any other questions, gentlemen.
I can make a motion to approve their, or something.
Moving second for approval, all in favor, say aye.
All right.
Opposed? Okay, motion will carry. If you want to come on up, I'll get your information and. Name and self. Perfect. Okay, board members, I don't have anything else, so I'll make the motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Moving second for adjourning, all in favor, say aye.
All right.